So between this recording and last, they've added a new feature in the game that I assume is available to me once I reach a certain level. It is system rentals. And you can rent VHS players. And soon, gaming consoles, I think, is what they said. So that's interesting. This whole thing right here is wasn't there before, and now it is. So that's nice. It's over here by the repair desk. Welcome back to Retro Rewind, everybody. Hope you're having a good day today. A couple of comments looked pretty good. Thanks for the help. You can clearly see that I'm not seeing everything. Recover tapes not displayed on shelves is right here. We could do that. And if anything is laying around on the street or, just lost, it'll pop it right here. So that's cool. That's a cool button. I didn't see that before. Great. Thanks. The other thing that I didn't notice before is that there's a scroll bar here. There's a lot of stuff I can claim, actually. So I've been kind of playing the game with my hand tied behind my back, haven't I? So we can claim that, and 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 that. And we can even claim this one. Yeah. So I was like waiting for this one to pop, and it's like, that's going to take a while. But we actually have our scroll by here, and I totally missed that too. So thank you very much. We have $727 now. And I hope that we level up because we have a new, there's a new genre that's going to come out here too pretty quick here. So I'm not entirely sure what that new genre is, but I am pretty sure that I'm going to need more shelf space, I think is something I'm definitely going to need. Maybe I save my money and we get the store expansion. I think at this point, it's probably a good idea to do that. I might get other shelves. I think we have extra space right here before we do that. So let's do that first. Let's get the shelves. So if I come over here and I grab shelves, I can probably just hit that one and maybe one more. So 2 bigger shelves coming in here. And let's put them, I think I'll probably put them here. It's right next to this, let's say, right next to the adult video section there. And then maybe we move this somewhere else. We can move it back here. Yeah. Just to hang out over there so it's not in the way. And then we'll grab this shelf. And I think this is my new maybe romance section or something. There we go. We can do that and then slide you all the way over there. So we have extra shelving space now. So I guess that means we don't need to expand the storage just yet, I suppose. So let's go ahead and close the door. Christmas. The new movie genre is Christmas. Had a couple of you guessing what that might be. The guess I would have had is similar to somebody else's. I thought maybe comedies. Christmas is, I didn't expect that. That's underwhelming. I mean, Christmas movies, I guess, are, yes, it's a thing, but, oh well, it's fine. Xmas, we'll go ahead and get that, and maybe we'll get one more action movie. It's got a good critic score. Here we go. Night of the Weightlifter Zombie. 18. Now, a couple of you have had differing opinions on these holographics, and I'm not sure who to believe. Some of you say that it only gives... Well, one of you says that it only gives +1 to the rental. Others are telling me on forums and stuff and on Reddit and everything that these are $8 rentals regardless of their age. So, yeah. This is also the number of copies owned. So I actually have 2 copies. I already have this movie, but I don't have a holographic of it. Whoops, probably should go this way. I don't have a holographic of that movie, right? Oh, I do. Yes, I already have that specific thing in holograph. So I guess I don't necessarily need to buy that one. Christmas movies. Let's go ahead and grab that. There we go. These 10. And we can put them on, you know what? We'll just have a Christmas shelf right here. It's fine. There we go. There we go. The cases are like red with green borders. $263 left. Do we want to get anything else? We have Die Trying. Should maybe get a couple more releases on that. Let me see. What do we have? Horror new release. Yeah. So I think since we only have 10 here, how many returns do we get? Let's see that one. So this is the other one. So let's just kind of do all these returns really quick. Make sure that they're not broken or anything. Good. People are taking care of my movies. Love it. Thank you for rewinding as well. I appreciate it. All right, now we can put these back on the shelf. Now, I think, if I see this correctly, that I actually have a holographic version of this new release. I can place that up there. And if somebody requests a new release, then we can go ahead and give them that one. I've had this question too. They were wondering, like, is there a downside to like buying so many of these new releases? Because the color violet doesn't seem like it's really, people are renting it very much now. Can you sell these movies later? And the answer is yes, you can. I just have to get the bin, I guess. I have to get to the part where I can upgrade that and install that in my place. But you can get like an old VHS bin that people can go in and actually buy your old movies from. And that's where we would do that. And the holographic movies, they sell for more money because they're like limited edition stuff. Okay. So still a good thing to have them and save them and keep them in good shape and all that. And that is my entire sci-fi shelf. And I still have more. So this is where we employ our mixed shelves, which I have too much horror already. Oh boy, I think I need another one, don't I? And maybe we put another shelf right here. I have the money for it. Let's put these here for now. And then I think we're gonna take this away. I'm gonna be doing, a lot more decorative and stuff. Like I'm gonna get to that eventually. When we have a bigger store. Right now I'm just sort of putting things in and trying to fill my shelves and all that. So but I am going to be a bit more on the decorative side of things, or pay attention to the decorative side of things, and really make a store my own is what I want to do. I want to make the store really shine, like role play it to like how I would have my store if it were me. The other thing I was told is that I can design the neon lights as well, which is nice. And see if you're right about this one. I can actually place these on the windows, which I don't see that unless it's this way. Can I put it on the outside, I wonder? Can I do, yes, this. I can place it on the windows is what you said. And, well, how about that? Yep. That's pretty neat. I don't know if I would put this on the outside. Would you put it on the outside or the inside? I think if it were my store, I'd probably put it on the outside. They could see it on the inside. Or they could see it on the outside, but I probably want to place it here just because, less chance of people stealing it, I guess. And then this is over top of that light, which I kind of don't want to do. But I was trying to make it to where we could see maybe something like that. So from the outside of the store, you can still see it. So that's neat. I like it. Thanks for that recommendation as well. Cool. We are going to take a look at maybe getting this one. Because again, it sells for more later. And if they rent it now, then great. But I'm going to buy that because I want to get as many holographs as I can. And then this is another bad Christmas movie. Bad Christmas movie. I mean, what other kind of Christmas movies are there? I mean, Santa's favorite singer. Wow, bad critic scores. Yeah, we'll buy that one too. All right, and then I think I need another shelf. That's what the other thing I wanted to buy. Is one more shelf. Buy the big one. All right. Might as well get a big one. If we're going to do it, we might as well do it big. And I'll place it right here. And I think this is going to be another sci-fi shelf. Is that the right way to do this? I don't know if I have that many sci-fi movies, but I think for now we'll dress it up as a sci-fi shelf. Yeah, for sure. I also have, I've seen pictures of people decorating stores and having a different color combination with these two walls. Yeah, it was this combination. And so I was looking at it like I could do discrete sections, so like if I have a horror section, I would have the walls be a certain color in that section. Sci-fi section, have the walls be a certain color in that section, etc., etc. So I'll be taking a look at that too, as we play. Let me just really spread these out a little bit just so I can, there we go. Just get them on the shelf so I can see that there's two sci-fi shelves now. Not that I can't see it from the color, but I just want the sign to be there and say sci-fi. And then let's pull this off of here and stick it on the shelf there. And then anything over here, those are just Christmas, just horror here. I think we're good. Yep, we just need to do the returns. So more returns. Let's get those processed. I'll be right back. Hi, I kicked my ex out, and he left his stupid movie collection behind. If you want it, I'll dump it in the Dropbox behind your store. Okay, yeah, it means a lot. It's great. Stupid boyfriend and his movie collection. He had The Floating Octopus in Love, The Peasants Walk Alone, and Minotaur Space Golf. Okay. Robotic Bodybuilder Takeover. Santa's Favorite Singer. The Money in the Streets, and The Race Cars Damnation. And it looks to me like there are 2 holographic movies in his collection. That is crazy. So Money in the Streets there, and then the Floating Octopus in Love. Yes. That's great. I have a mixed shelf over here now, so we'll just start dumping things in here. And then I think I have enough room on my sci-fi shelves because I have 2 sci-fi shelves now. There we go. Xmas, Christmas. There we go. And horror, drama, all the dramas. Put horror on this shelf, drama on this shelf. There we go. So my drama shelves are full. Can't do anything with those. Horror shelves are all full, including these are now dedicated horror sections again. So I do need another shelf to go right here for my horror section. And yeah, but $27 though is all I've got. So that's it. All right, that's it. I think I'm ready to open the store. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll grab some flyers and open the store. Hello, here you go. Have a flyer, have a flyer. Oh, it's raining. I'm not gonna have a whole lot of people out here right now. He's already returning a movie. Yeah, I think both of them are probably doing it too. You don't have anything in your hands though, but you are on your way in, so never mind. Okay, what about you? One of you guys? How about you? Yeah, we can give you a flyer. Anyone else? How about you? You want a flyer? There we go. At least give a flyer to some people. All right. Let's see how we do here. Hello. Yes, here to pick up a movie, Galactic Rebellion, that you reserved. Indeed. Here you go, Galactic Rebellion. That is what you wanted. We have a romance movie. We've got the adult movie. We got a mixture of things here in front of me. Let's just go ahead and grab a couple of adult movies getting returned. Thankfully, not broken this time. That's great. That's great. All right. Romance. Hello. Hi. Yes, we're just going to put the romance movies in. Not that kind of romance. This one and right here. There we go. And then another one right there. Okay. And then we will get the action movies on the shelf as well. Okay. All good. Hello. Double robot action. You reserved the double robot action. And there you are. Have a nice day with that. Somebody also said that I might be able to change. They said it like they don't play the game, so I don't know how about this is, but they said I might be able to change the prices when the store is closed. So I'll take a look at that. But there's also system rentals is right here. So a VHS player 2-day rental, thank you, is $20 is what it says. But I can't do that yet. I actually should look at that. I was scared. I got a horror movie to scare me even more. Sure, horror movie to scare you even more. I got just the thing. It's Gone Insane. Here you go. So let's take a look at that really quick. When I might be able to get that. So stations. Repair desk is level 12. System rentals is all the way to level 21. That is a long way away, man. Holy moly. VHS players are available at 21 as well. We also have some arcades and stuff we could buy. So that's neat. There's a clearance bin. That's what I need to get. Level 10 is the clearance bin, is where I can start selling my old movies that maybe don't rent as much anymore. So we're waiting for level 10, guys. There you go. Late. This is a holograph, though. Here we go. And then we want this to go there and horror to go there. Let's get people back into the store, huh? You guys are returning movies. All of you guys are. Man, there's nobody to give this to. How about you? You can have it. So are you. It's about you too. There we go. Yeah. Everybody come into my movie. Come in and rent a movie from me. Hey, what's up? Reserved a copy of The Offering of the Tentacle. The Offering of the Tentacle. I really thought that was a romance movie. There you go. Now that I think about it, it does make more sense as a horror movie, but still. He wants... I think they chose to not pay the fee. Maybe they did pay the fee. I don't know. When somebody doesn't want to pay the fee, they usually just like shove the movie off of the counter, like they're not gonna rent it anymore. They're not gonna come here anymore. And I haven't seen that happen with the employee behind the desk yet. I'm sure it does. I just haven't noticed it ever happening. So maybe that doesn't happen anymore. I decided to buy a couple more movies, and just because I have a copy of it already in holograph doesn't mean I can't have another one. So I did go ahead and buy the holographic movie anyway, and I don't really need to put it on the shelf. I guess I could just put it on the horror shelf. They can grab it themselves because I already have a copy in here. But this is one of those things where if I put this in the bin later to sell it, they sell for a lot more. It's kind of considered, like a limited edition sort of thing, so it'll get a higher price for it. The movie for the teddy bear, A Declaration of Love. Sure. Here you go. Teddy bear, Declaration of Love. It's very good. So $281. I think we get the shelf that I want here. So I'm gonna take this away. Let's put it back over. Maybe just put it like right here or something. That's fine. And then I want to move you to be. Let's put you above this, I think. And then I'm gonna grab another shelf. Whoops, hang on. She needs to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm gonna check people out then. She's just like letting me know. No permission needed here. Just, I guess I don't have to give someone permission to use the bathroom, but you could maybe make sure I'm ready to go before you just leave all these customers unannounced. I guess she didn't unannounce it though. She said it. It just, I can't hear it because I have to read it. Hello, Doc Brown. How are you? I'm sorry. Your name is Emmett. Emmett Brown, right? There we go. And you're 1-2. There you go, Emmett. Come back in the future. Hello. How are you today, Alexander? Yes, here's $2 for you. Good evening, sir. Science fiction movie to freak him out. Abducted by aliens. You want a science fiction movie to freak him out? You know what? I might have... Actually, don't think I have... Yes, this one. Galactic Rebellion. This is a new release, by the way. And it's a limited edition, so don't break it. All right, we have some other returns here. These got to be late, right? I guess not. I figured this if they were returned so fast. Maybe they watched them in the morning and they returned them same day. I guess it technically counts as same day, yeah? Yeah. Like this. Or, if you return it, if it needs to be returned by today, I guess you need to get it in the box before we close that day. Maybe that's the policy. And we'll just get all the horror movies on the shelf right there. I have a dedicated shelf for this movie because I have a whole bunch of them. And then I'm going to go like that. And like that. And like that. Gosh, there's so many different genres and stuff in my hands. Trying to like organize things. I know it doesn't seem to matter though, does it? I guess that's a question for the veterans of this game is does putting them on a specific shelf, does it matter? Are they more likely to grab it if it's on a specific shelf that has the tag? I guess maybe there's a case to be made that like it's easier to find what they're looking for, so they'll get more movies. I don't know. Or they'll have a better experience overall. So she's done. We have all the returns done for the day. That's nice. $470. Let's go check out our friend in the alley here and see what he's got. Okay. You got some rare goodies. Is that so? So we have Sexy Stepbrother in the Sauna. Wow. Wow. Sweaty Farmer Action. Wow. Look at the two covers. They're basically the same thing, except one is a farmer. One is a farmer with a pumpkin. The other is kind of looks like a character from Cartel Tycoon. Okay, we're gonna buy both of those because it expands my adult video section. I have enough room for more sci-fi, and we'll just take this one too because it's cheap. These are all cheap, so we'll just take them. Thank you, sir. Bye. Put you there. Sexy Stepbrother in the Sauna. Sweaty Farmer Action. What kind of person is gonna rent this from me? Don't you lie in the comments and tell me that it would be you. Don't you say this. I dare you. I dare you to out yourself as someone who would rent Sexy Farmer in the Sauna. I think, yeah, this one's pretty good. We'll grab that one. And I don't really need any more horror movies. This bad critic score is 1860. I have to rent this 3 times to break even. I think in general, 3 times to break even is like my max. But I'm just gonna grab this one. Like I feel like with a good critic score, I can probably rent a lot more. But let's get another shelf. I need another horror shelf. It's about time I get that. So let's grab this. 210 bucks. Big shelf. Probably should start getting like the narrower shelves too, like the little ones, because then like it can fit here. Like this one can't fit here unless I, obviously move something else. So I need to just slide everything else over. So if I just slide you a little bit, maybe we go like that with you. Can I slide this just like one little bit here? Yep. Like that. And then you need to go 1 this way. And you need to go 1 this way as well. And that fits. Like that. So there's my horror shelf, right? And then we just take all of these horror movies and we're going to put them like that. And then we're going to take all of these. There we go. Hands are full. Sure. All right. Now we have a much expanded horror section. And then extra shelves here that I can put on whatever I want. So that means 2 sci-fi shelves now, 2 dramas, 2 horror, new Christmas stuff. But I mean, we could do that. Also, I didn't really decorate the Christmas shelf, did I? Maybe we go with... I don't really know. I guess yellow is not a really good color for this. Maybe we could do a different design for it. Perhaps something like this red. Like a red and white kind of thing. Something like this. Could be okay. I don't want to paint this one yet, but yeah, I think something like that would work for Christmas. So just a different design. And I think my new releases, I'm completely out of these. Wow. Galactic Rebellion is quite popular. Do I want to buy any more? If I buy any more, there's only 2 days left. I think I'm going to hold off on that. Okay. So I bought everything from the black market guy. Could I have anything else over here I can claim? No. So what's... Oh, I do right here. Yeah. Check in 1,000 movies at the return station. Already done 1,000 movies? Really? It does say 1,000, right? Yeah, that's not 100. That's 1,000. Wow. That's a lot. Holographic showcase. Display 4 holographic movies in a display case. Did that. So what are the ones I have yet to do? So we need, of course, 10,000 in total revenue. Okay. Popping off. Total revenue is 10,000. So if I've already returned 1,000, right? I've got to be like halfway here, right? I got to be getting pretty close to like halfway on this one. Sell 20 popcorns. Not sure what my progress is on that. Tell 20 cotton candies. Can't do that yet. And then this one is hire 2 employees. Can't do that yet. Unlock all store expansions. Working on it. I think I'm going to hold off on buying things now so I can save up my money to do store expansion. Off the books. Order a movie with its SKU code on the black market. Ooh, I can do that? Buy an arcade machine. How much does it cost for the arcade machines? Refrigerator, maze, arcade maze. These are all level 18. Yeah, look at this. Package concession shelf, 24, level 24. Got a ways to go on that, man. We got to go all the way to 20 to get staff. So, okay. So we are now looking at tomorrow being Demolition Derby. Customers are hungry for high-octane car chases and explosive action movies. So we're going to have plus 60% action movie rentals on these next 2 days. And then another new release here once our current new release is done. So do I want to have like more action movies? I think we can grab one more if it's got good ratings. That seems to be the only one for now for today. So I'll go ahead and grab that. And then we'll be ready to go for tomorrow. Let's put that on the shelf there and close it up. Start the next day. Hello, priority video. So, Demolition Derby. I was thinking, yeah, things outside the store will change the way they look. That's neat. Let's go ahead and see what else is available here in our market. So, we have mixed and then specifically science fiction. I think the 10 mixed is where I want to go here. Hopefully, we'll have some action movies in there. And this one's got a pretty good critic score. I have like a full 2 shelves for sci-fi now, so... okay, we got a couple of action movies in there. Curse of the Ancient Woman. Okay. I didn't get any holographics as far as I can see. The Cowboy, comma, His Prey. Okay. Not and his prey, it's just, you know, his prey. All right, I'm almost full on this action shelf. And then, of course, I have all the Bad Dreams stuff all together, but... at this point, like, they're just gonna mix them up and stuff anyway, so whatever. Yep, we'll go like that. You need to answer the phone, so temporarily just gonna do this really quick. Hello, phone. Life and death situation. Shining Elf at Sea. Need to reserve the Shining Elf at Sea. Okay. Life or death situation, guys. He must have this movie. All right, let's grab the pamphlets and head out and start handing these things out. See if people want to turn around and change their plans since they're already out here. There we go. You guys are already on your way in too. And seems good. Okay. So next day now, Demolition Derby time. Let's see whether or not people rent action movies more than anything else. They're going right to my action section. I only have 1 shelf worth, so... we don't have a whole lot of extra action movies. It'd be nice to get some, I guess. Hello, miss. Sorry about being so close to you. You reserved the Galactic Rebellion. There you are. And then she is just sleeping on the job right now. So I'm going to go ahead and help this customer. There you go. Have a nice day. Wake up. Hi there. Yep, I'm going to help you. Don't worry. My employee, she's a little slow. And actually, I probably should look at hiring somebody new. We have new employees that can be in here. Right now, it's slow, so no thanks. But if we find somebody who's like fast, then, you know, I probably should swap her out for that person. Hi there, romance movie to lift your spirits. Sure. Romance movie to lift your spirits. How about The Book's Love Letter? It's a bad critic score. How about The Floating Octopus in Love? There we go. So far, just a normal busy day. Let's check out what this person wants here. They reserved the Shining Elf at Sea. I think I got you that one right there. There you go. Let's see if we can get a couple more customers in the store. Wow, there's hardly anybody out here. Let's give you one. Anybody else? You're already on your way in. I can see that from your hands. But you and you could use a flyer. And we have a client wanting to see the manager. Of course they do. Hello? What are you going to do about it? Charge the fee, of course. Rules are rules. Calling to reserve Grandpa Velocity. Yeah, I guess Grandpa Velocity can be... what a title. That's an action movie, by the way. Grandpa Velocity. I don't even understand that one. It's like an action movie, but is it, though? It's a story about a grandpa who is racing in the annual Walker Olympics. Crazy fight scenes. Good action movie to recommend. Yeah, you know, I have the Bun Ignition Point. You can have this one. There we go. And we'll see what he rents it for. Look at this. There we go. Actually, I want to see what he rents that for. I'm actually going to switch her to do returns so I can check that out. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just put these on the shelf like this really quick. And I'm going to switch you to the return station now. Because I want to know what that guy rents that movie for. So these ones here should all be $4. Fishbowl Declaration of Love is an old movie, so it rents for $3.50. Okay. And then this one rents for $7. Okay. So $1.50 There you go. Did you just cut him in line? He's just being nice to you, isn't he? Yeah, he's a gentleman. That's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably been looking in the romance section. Yeah, let's go ahead and yeah, big line here, right? So I want to check them out here too. 0. Have a nice day. Hi there. Come on. 0. Yep. Have a nice day. I think it's this guy that I just gave that to, right? 1, 2, 3. No holographs. One of the Christmas cases actually looks like a holograph, but it's not. Oh, hang on. We have to. Yep. Let's fill this thing with popcorn first. Yeah. And then. There we go. Popcorn. Yep. Good. Good. $15.50. There you are. Okay. Hello, sir. So that's the action movie. Mailboxes Burning Point. That's not the right movie I gave you. Maybe you took back my recommendation, or are you just a different person? Maybe it was this guy. Maybe it was this guy. Die Trying. Good critic score. That's a new release. Okay. I don't know what happened to the guy I recommended. Maybe he already checked out. Or maybe he's the guy back here and he's gonna get more than, maybe he was really shopping for a lot of movies. Hey. 9. There we go. This person wants my help. There's no helping them. Yeah. There we go. New release here too. $5 for you. Have a nice day. And is it you? I want to see that holographic movie. All right, right there. Okay, so adult, $6. Ignition Point, $4.50. Old limited edition. Okay, that's only plus $1. So I think the plus $1 person is probably right here. There you go. Have a nice day. Hello. Yes. Watch a good horror movie. Good horror film. Yes, we can do that. You go to the checkout, please. All right. Good horror film. Good horror film. How about we give you? A lot of these holographic ones are old. This is a good critic score. So I'll give you this one. It does say good. All right, that's pretty much the easy day there. Nothing too extravagant, nothing too interesting there. Total is $399. Had $403 in rental revenue that day, and we are not level 10 yet, but we are about to get the bin. So after this day, we will unlock the ability to have the bin, right? Stations. Not the cotton candy machine. It's this one here. $200 for the clearance bin. And then I can sell some of these older movies that aren't, like, I can sell a lot of the Color Violets. I can sell, you know, some of these. I can maybe even sell some of these to get some extra money for it. Okay, just finished returns, and they broke another one of my new releases. Ugh. So got that going on. And then also they broke the Two Brothers and a Clown as well, which is not that important, but yeah. So lots of broken movies now. Be able to repair these things. I don't know, man. Maybe. So all the returns are processed now. Let's go ahead and grab some pamphlets, open up the store, and just start passing them out. I think I just... Okay, I thought I threw that at that guy. There you go. Like that. There we go. There we go. Hey, you. There we go. Hi. Okay, maybe we can get a couple more in here, but I think pretty much everybody here is already destined for my store, right? Yeah. Like right away, when you first open, pretty much everything that populates is going to be people who want to come anyway. Oh, I didn't know that was there, even though it's like the only store lit up on the block. It's crazy. I wasn't even paying attention. I was like just looking at my feet. Let's answer the phone. Hello? Yes, we'll issue a $60 refund. Calling from Hollywood. Cool. So, discrepancy in my account. Wake up. Do your job, damn it. She just keeps falling asleep. I should probably look back at employees right now and see. Let me just take a look really quick and see if I can replace her, but with somebody else. Dramas goes on my extra shelf back here, I guess. There's my Christmas movie. And then my drama, A-drama goes there. Okay. Let me really quick check out my recruits, my applicants. So slow at checkout, good at return station. Not too bad. I would just be checking out all the time. I kind of like the returns process being handled by yours truly. But, okay. Hello there. Science fiction movie with cool spaceships designs I might like. Science fiction with cool spaceships. Okay. How about the fairy alien invasion? There might be a cool spaceship on that. I like the returns process for me because like once returns are done, then I can focus on customers, do customer facing stuff as opposed to just checking out, which to be fair, checking out is customer facing stuff. Yes. But it's not like the special requests and the recommendations and all that stuff, right? That's kind of where I want to be for my job. And so I like someone who's like really good at checking out. I'll probably hire them instead of her. If I can find somebody that does that really well. This is a action movie, drama. The drama shelves are full. Like they're actually not renting very well. Dramas in general. Like I have a lot. I need to get more people into the store, which is another thing I want to do. Is I want to go out here and like hand out pamphlets to people and get more people in the store. I feel like that is more my job, or at least should be more my job. I want to get more customers and not be checking people out of the store, right? So it's my job to make sure that their jobs stay jobs. Does that make sense? As the owner, that's my job, is to make sure that they always have a job. Hi there. Too stressful right now. Need a bad movie to zone out. What do you recommend? A bad movie. Okay. Bad critic score, right? There you go. Nomad Clown. That'll cheer you up. Or, you know, not. Something to zone out to. Certainly. There you go. Mm-hmm. That and that. Okay. So tomorrow, I think these movies are no longer a new release. I think it's these ones. And so I have to find a spot for those tomorrow. And I'm not sure where they're going to be. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't rent those out to save my life. So I definitely want to sell those. And then these shelves are a waste right now. I did refill the snacks. They've been eating those. Maybe I should get more snacks. Another snack shelf. Wow, that's a lot of returns all at once right there. How's my holographic movie? Not broken. Nice. Put it back. There's a new release. There we go. Hello, sir. Would recommend a good movie. You want to watch a good movie. Okay. Well, I don't have any good ones in my hand right now. I mean, they're all good, all right? They're all good movies. This one's reserved, actually. They are all good movies. Hang on a second. So let's put this one there. Now, a good movie is what he wants, right? Just like any good movie. All right. Good critic score. Here's the new release, actually. Why don't we get you to pay $8 for that while it's still a new release, you know? Oh, he has a customer complaint here.
Hey.
Hi there. Yes, this fee is unacceptable. I'm charging it anyway. You broke my movie. Yeah, you won't argue with me? Good. Hi, I reserved my movie Dinner with My Keg. Oh, man. Dinner with My Keg. Yeah, heck yeah. What a title. What a movie. It sounds like a lonely movie, you know? It's just like, oh, man. I got a date with my keg. That's what the date is. It's a romance movie between a man and his, or a woman, I don't know, and their keg, I guess. Horror there. Let's go. Yeah, action movie and then more Christmas movies. So I have 10 Christmas movies only, and I probably could buy more. I have $834. Wow, that's a good one, isn't it? $45 for that, though. A scientist and his stepbrother. It's so expensive. Inmate. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like I want to buy the holographic ones anyway, even though they're so expensive. I'm going to buy it anyway. I don't know why. I just am. I'm probably a total waste of my money, but here I am buying them anyway. And we're going to put you right on the shelf. There you go. I have 10. I have full display cases. There is one out for rent right now. I just handed it out. So I have a full display case. Two display cases for those now. Grandpa Velocity. So you're the guy. You're the Grandpa Velocity guy. All right. How many days until my new release is no longer a new release? Last day in Galactic Rebellion. Yeah. And then we replace Galactic Rebellion with another one here. But I still need a spot to put Galactic Rebellion. And Galactic Rebellion is a sci-fi movie. So I'm going to be very short on space for it, but I have it. Like, I have the space. I'm just going to clear out a big section of my shelf here. And then at the end of the day, we can just move all those over here. Yeah. And then we'll see how many we can rent out. We can sell them as well. We should be able to do that because we're going to level up. Yeah, you want a Galactic Rebellion. There you go. That's the one that's reserved. Have a nice one. All right. Other than that, what do I want for my store right now? Because I have a little bit of cash, but I'm also saving up for a potential expansion, right? So, like, getting more space. I don't know if I necessarily need it. I guess I really don't want to put shelves here. I have the shelves here, so I can still put things here. When we get a new genre, when is that? New genre is at level 11. Oh, what's this? Remembrance Day, a day where many watch movie films that honor the past. So dramatic. Okay, so drama is going to go up, thankfully. Good, because I don't have hardly anything for dramas, so that's great. This person's like, hey man, what's up? Some ideas for a science project. Could you recommend a science fiction movie that will inspire me? Sure, yeah, science fiction movie, right. Well, I think that A Scientist and His Stepbrother, the one I just paid $45 for, is going to be very inspiring. So, and then you're going to go immediately to the adult section? Of course you are. I gave you a movie about a stepbrother, and you just... You know what? I'm not going to finish that sentence. We're fine. You know what? This is the end of the day, and I think this video has certainly gone on long enough. Family drama to cheer her up. I'm going to give her... I don't really want an old movie, but I want to give her a drama, so we're going to go do that. And that's probably... This is the only drama I have that's holographic. So that's the one I'm going to give her. There you go. You know what? You like that? Have a nice day. And you guys also have a nice day. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. When we come back for the next one, it'll be Sunday. It'll be the morning of Sunday, and I'll have all the returns and stuff done. And we'll see what we can do from there as level 10. All right? See ya. Bye.